Hey there, fellow cat enthusiasts. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's often brushed aside in the world of feline care: loneliness in cats. Cats have a reputation for being aloof, independent creatures, but don't let that fool you. Beneath their cool exterior, our feline friends can experience feelings of isolation, just like we do. Many cat owners miss the subtle cues that their furry companion is yearning for more connection, stimulation, or companionship. That's why we're here to unpack the hidden signs that your cat might be feeling lonely. We'll explore what these signs mean, how to spot them, and, most importantly, what you can do to help your cat live a happier, more fulfilled life. Stick around until the end for practical, actionable tips you can start using today to brighten your cat's world. Let's kick things off with a fundamental question. Can cats actually feel lonely? The answer is a resounding yes. While cats are often portrayed as solitary creatures, this stereotype doesn't tell the whole story. In the wild, cats form complex social structures, living in colonies where they groom, play, and share resources with one another. Domestic cats may not need a bustling colony like their wild cousins, but they still crave social interaction, mental stimulation, and emotional connection. Whether it's with their human family, other pets, or their environment, cats rely on these interactions to thrive. When cats don't get enough attention or stimulation, it can take a toll on their mental and emotional well-being. Loneliness in cats can manifest as stress, behavioral changes, or even physical health issues. For example, chronic loneliness might weaken their immune system or exacerbate existing conditions. If your cat seems a bit off, maybe they're not their usual playful self, or they're acting out in unexpected ways, it's worth considering whether loneliness could be the culprit. Let's dive into the signs to watch for, so you can better understand what your cat might be trying to tell you. One of the first signs of loneliness in cats is excessive meowing. Cats are master communicators, and their vocalizations are one of their primary tools for getting our attention. If your cat suddenly starts meowing more than usual, especially when you're preoccupied or in another room, it could be their way of saying, "Hey, I need you!" Some breeds, like Siamese or Bengals, are naturally more vocal, but if your typically quiet cat turns into a chatterbox, it's a red flag. Pay close attention to the context of their meowing. Are they calling out when you're busy working, or perhaps when they're left alone for long stretches? These are strong clues that they're feeling isolated. Excessive meowing isn't just about seeking attention, it can also be a sign of boredom or emotional distress. To address this, try engaging your cat with playtime, or simply sitting with them for a few minutes. Sometimes, a little acknowledgement goes a long way in making them feel seen and loved. Another telltale sign of loneliness is overgrooming. Cats are meticulous about their hygiene, and grooming is a natural way for them to relax and maintain their pristine appearance. However, when a cat is feeling lonely or stressed, they may take grooming to an extreme. This can result in bald patches, irritated skin, or even sores from excessive licking or chewing. Overgrooming is often mistaken for a medical issue, such as allergies, fleas, or dermatitis. While it's always wise to consult your veterinarian to rule out physical causes, loneliness could be the underlying trigger if no medical issues are found. If you notice your cat grooming obsessively, try increasing your one-on-one time with them. Activities like gentle brushing or interactive play can help reduce their stress and redirect their focus. A little extra love might just soothe their anxious habits. Cats that feel lonely or bored often resort to destructive behavior as a way to cope. You might find your cat scratching up your favorite couch, chewing on electrical cords, or knocking trinkets off shelves. This isn't about being naughty. It's a sign that your cat is desperate for mental stimulation and engagement. Cats are intelligent creatures, and without enough activities to keep their minds occupied, they'll create their own entertainment, often at the expense of your household. To curb destructive behavior, consider enriching your cat's environment. Interactive toys, such as puzzle feeders or motion-activated gadgets, can keep them engaged when you're not around. Scratching posts and cat trees provide healthy outlets for their natural instincts. If your cat's destructive streak persists, it might be worth evaluating how much quality time you're spending with them. A bored cat is often a lonely cat, and a little effort can transform their behavior and save your furniture. Cats are legendary for their napping skills, often snoozing for 12 to 16 hours a day. However, if your cat is sleeping even more than usual and seems disinterested in play or interaction, loneliness could be to blame. Excessive sleeping can be a form of emotional withdrawal, where your cat essentially checks out because they lack the stimulation or companionship they crave. This behavior is particularly concerning if your cat used to be active and engaged, but now spends most of their time curled up in a corner. To help, try reintroducing playtime with toys that mimic prey, like feather wands or laser pointers. These can reignite their hunting instincts and boost their energy. Additionally, make a point to spend more time with your cat, even if it's just sitting nearby while they nap. Your presence can make them feel more secure and encourage them to re-engage with their surroundings. A sudden loss of appetite is another sign that your cat might be feeling lonely. Just like humans, cats can lose interest in food when they're stressed or emotionally unwell. If your cat is turning up their nose at their favorite treats or leaving their bowl untouched, it's time to take notice. While medical issues like dental problems or digestive disorders should always be ruled out, loneliness can also suppress their appetite. To address this, try making mealtime more engaging. For example, use a puzzle feeder to turn eating into a fun challenge, or spend time with your cat while they eat to make it a social experience. If the loss of appetite persists, consult your vet to ensure there's no underlying health issue. Emotional support, combined with a stimulating environment, can often help restore your cat's interest in food. A lonely or stressed cat may start hiding or avoiding interaction, retreating to small, dark spaces like under furniture or inside closets. This behavior is especially common in cats adjusting to changes, such as a new home, a new pet, or a shift in your daily routine. While some cats are naturally shy, a sudden increase in hiding or avoidance is a sign they might need more support. To help your cat feel more secure, create safe, cozy spaces where they can retreat without feeling isolated. Cat beds, igloos, or even a cardboard box with a soft blanket can provide comfort. Gradually encourage interaction by offering treats or playing near their hiding spots. Patience is key. Over time, your cat may feel more confident and start seeking you out again. On the flip side, some lonely cats become overly clingy, following you from room to room or insisting on constant physical contact. If your cat is suddenly glued to your side, sitting on your lap at every opportunity, or even sleeping on your pillow, they might be seeking the companionship they feel is lacking. This behavior is their way of ensuring they're not left alone. While clinginess can be endearing, it's also a sign that your cat is craving more consistent interaction. Try setting aside dedicated time each day for bonding, whether through play, grooming, or simply cuddling. If your schedule is hectic, consider ways to keep your cat entertained when you're not around, such as leaving out toys or setting up a window perch for birdwatching. A lonely cat may lose interest in toys or activities they once loved, showing a noticeable lack of energy during playtime. If your cat used to chase a laser pointer with gusto but now barely glances at it, they might be feeling emotionally drained. This lack of enthusiasm is almost like they've given up on trying to entertain themselves, a clear sign of loneliness or boredom. To rekindle their spark, experiment with new toys or activities that tap into their natural instincts. For example, toys that mimic the movement of prey, like dangling feathers or scurrying mice, can reignite their curiosity. Rotating toys regularly can also keep things fresh and exciting. Most importantly, make playtime a shared activity. Your involvement is often what makes it meaningful for your cat. Stress from loneliness can sometimes lead to changes in litter box habits, such as accidents outside the box or avoiding it altogether. This behavior is often a cat's way of expressing frustration or discomfort. While medical issues like urinary tract infections should always be ruled out, emotional stress can also disrupt their routines. To address this, ensure the litter box is clean, easily accessible, and placed in a quiet, private location. Stress-reducing measures, like pheromone diffusers or more frequent interaction, can also help. If the problem persists, consult your vet to rule out health issues and discuss behavioral solutions. A little extra attention can often resolve these issues and restore your cat's confidence. Finally, a lonely or frustrated cat might display unusual aggression, such as biting, scratching, or swatting, even if they're typically gentle. This behavior is often a last resort for cats who feel ignored or unstimulated. It's their way of releasing pent-up energy or expressing their emotional turmoil. To manage aggression, focus on providing outlets for their energy and emotions. Interactive play sessions, scratching posts, and environmental enrichment can help channel their frustration constructively. If aggression continues, consider consulting a feline behaviorist to identify triggers and develop a tailored plan. Patience and consistency are key to helping your cat feel secure and understood. Now that we've covered the signs of loneliness, let's talk about how you can help your cat feel more connected and content. First and foremost, dedicate time each day for interactive play. Toys like laser pointers, feather wands, or even a simple ball of crumpled paper can engage your cat's hunting instincts and strengthen your bond. Aim for at least 15 to 20 minutes of play daily, ideally in short bursts, to match their natural energy cycles. Second, enrich their environment to keep them entertained when you're not around. Cat trees, puzzle feeders, and window perches can provide hours of stimulation. Rotate toys regularly to prevent boredom, and consider adding vertical spaces where your cat can climb and explore. A stimulating environment is crucial for keeping loneliness at bay, especially for indoor cats. If you have the time, resources, and space, adopting a second cat can be a game changer. Many cats thrive with a feline companion to play, groom, and cuddle with. However, introductions must be done carefully to ensure a harmonious relationship. Consult with your vet or a feline behaviorist to determine if a second cat is right for your household. For cat owners who also have dogs, as one commenter pointed out, it's important not to neglect your kitty. Dogs can be emotionally demanding, but your cat needs attention too. Set aside dedicated time for your cat to ensure they don't feel overshadowed by their canine sibling. Finally, never underestimate the power of love and attention. Simple gestures like brushing your cat, talking to them, or offering a cozy lap to curl up on can make them feel valued and secure. Cats may seem independent, but they crave connection just as much as we do. A little extra effort can go a long way in helping them feel less alone. That wraps up our deep dive into the hidden signs of loneliness in cats and how you can help your feline friend live a happier, more connected life. Our cats rely on us not just for food and shelter, but for their emotional well-being too. By recognizing the subtle cues of loneliness, whether it's excessive meowing, overgrooming, or a sudden lack of energy, you can take steps to make a real difference in their lives. With a bit of time, love, and creativity, you can transform your cat's world and strengthen the bond you share. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a fellow cat lover who might benefit from these insights. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on keeping your pets happy, healthy, and thriving. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.